The bunny teeth. Yo, what is this set though? We're supposed to be talking about Easter. What is going on? I do like Bunzy though. And Reese's eggs. Oh my gosh. I could eat those all day. Man, what? What is it? All right. All right. Well, oh man, my kids, they would love this. Yeah, look at this. You want me to put this on? Nothing says there's something new and exciting about life than a bunny with buck teeth like this. What is this? What is this? What does this have to do with Easter? What? Oh my gosh. Y'all are serious right now? Okay, let's see. Look at this. This is, oh, bunnies wear clocks, huh? Oh, what do they wear clocks for? What? Why do the bunnies wear a clock? Oh yes, of course, of course. These definitely got to be the hollowed ones. Yep, hollow milk chocolate. This thing's kind of already open. Let me see. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. I'm about to crack another tooth. I said, chocolate's not even good. Oh man, what a waste. For so many reasons, capitalism being one of them, our need to have fun and celebrate on these national holidays that everyone recognizes. For all of those reasons and many more, this is what Easter is for a lot of people, right? You got the hat, you got the bunny ears, the fun colors, the clock, which we still got to figure out what the clock's all about, right? But in a lot of ways, unfortunately for so many people, Easter stops and ends with fun colors and bunnies and egg hunts, which, listen, like, are all great, but at some point the hype about all of this is just over the top, because at the end of the day there's essentially nothing in any of this except like more debt because of what you paid for, especially things that you didn't necessarily need, and another celebration that kind of ends like, well, okay, that was cool, but what does it actually do for my life? Easter is all about your life and our life before God because of who He is and what He has done for us. And so there's a time for this, and there's a time to be away and to be done with this and to look towards something better that I think Easter is pointing us to. So the meaning of the crucifixion is actually kind of somewhat hidden in the word itself, crucifixion. The word crucifix is another way for us to describe a cross or the cross. Because when Jesus was living here on earth, He was living, teaching during the time of the Roman Empire and the Roman rule. And so the crucifixion was one of their most popular ways to torture and execute people, as crazy as that sounds. But Jesus died under Roman rule, and He died by crucifixion. He died being nailed to a cross, an actual wooden cross. This is an actual historical event that we believe in, that not just Christians believe in, but as you scour for historical scholars and people who write about history, it's a established fact that Jesus of Nazareth died by crucifixion. He died being nailed to a cross and having essentially His life drained from Him while He hung there. But Christians understand that even beyond that just kind of historical event and what people witnessed who were there and what was documented and written by different individuals over time, that there was a meaning to the crucifixion. And that meaning is that God had a plan to save people. God in His love, the God of the Bible, the God of the Old Testament, in His love and plan of salvation, sent His Son Jesus to be the Lamb who takes away the sin of the world. And so when Jesus is crucified on the cross, He is in fact that person who is taking on Himself the penalty for our sin so that you and I might have the opportunity to experience forgiveness, life with God, a new life apart from sin and death, and the hope of the resurrection. And so the crucifixion is about the death of the Son of God. Jesus of Nazareth is God in human form. And He came for this ultimate purpose, not just to live for us and to give us the way to life, but also to be the person who died so that we might have life as well. And ultimately, the crucifixion is about that. Jesus suffering an unjust death from unjust leaders so that he might justify sinners and make people like you and I right with God as we come to trust in him and know him both as Savior, but also as Lord, the one who is over all of these things. Because as Christians understand and believe that Jesus not just died on a cross, but he was buried. He was buried in a tomb. And it just doesn't end there though. He rose. He rose from the dead. And so this plan of God to have his son take the sins of the world on himself as he's dying doesn't just end there with death, but it ends with him paying the penalty for sin, which is death, and then breaking the power of death in his own resurrection so that we might have that hope as well in our own lives. And so the resurrection, man, is what we ultimately are celebrating on Easter.